There we go. All right, let's jump right back into our game here. So I took a look at my my guide, and apparently we can make. There are actually, you know what? Let me readjust a thing or two here. Make sure we have our chat popped out. All right, we're good to go there. So I can make a wind, but I need a Sur rune. S-U-R. I need a Sur rune. Oh, I think those items just straight up disappeared. I know that if items sit on the ground for long enough, they have a chance of disappearing. But I can make a steel. I think it was a Amn and Tyr. Do I even have a Tyr rune on me? I have a Tal rune. So I can do it. I just have to actually pull another rune off of one of my mules, and I'll do that later. And I would really like to actually. First of all, let's put some of these other runes up in my inventory. Should probably think about maybe chucking some of these. Yeah, I can get rid of that pile. Let's put that there. Yeah, something like that. Actually, we can get rid of that one too. I'm gonna get rid of some of these lower level gems because they're not doing me any good. Oh, anyways, go ahead and drop those. Pick up my scroll. So I forget what Malice actually does. Open wounds, prevent monster heal. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I do definitely need to upgrade his weapon, because his weapon is garbage. I could probably update his helmet as well, but Nadier's alright. Right. Malice just isn't really cutting it out anymore. He's just not doing enough damage. It'd be nice to find actually something unique to give to him. But anyways, let us proceed. I think we were still looking for the whatchamacallit, the waypoint. Ah, of course, a diamond. Actually, I think I can make a flawless diamond with that. So anyways, back to my venting about doing YouTube and live streaming and whatnot. Just in my introduction video, I was just saying that I was just kind of doing it for, or doing this for, just kind of for shits and giggles and whatnot. And I'm finding myself asking myself about, you know, what I'm getting out of this, why am I doing it? And I honestly don't have an answer. I've been asked the question, I even asked myself the question, and I don't have an answer. And it's causing me to have this issue of, I don't know, like, I guess kind of like an existential issue or something. Like, why do I exist here on YouTube if I don't know why I'm doing it? Because I'm not really doing it for money, and even if I was, like, it's gonna be a long time before I think I'm able to actually start monetizing any of my videos, to be very honest. Because for those not in the know, the way it works is I could have like 1 million subscribers, and then I put out a video and it only gets like 10 views. I'm not making any money off of that. The way you make money is on views. That's why how you get like these viral videos and you get like these instant YouTube stars and whatnot. It's because they'll put out like some sort of video and it'll get 1 million hits, and that's how they make their money, is by views. It's not only views, but it's also views over the course of I think it's a week. And you know, if I was in this to actually turn it into a career and make money off of it, I'm like, man, I'm such a long way off from being able to do that. So I can't use that as a reason. I can't say that I'm doing this for money when I'm not. I mean, I can, not yet. I mean, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, but for the time being, I mean, not money. So is it enjoyment? I'm like, you know, I enjoy doing Let's Play videos that aren't live. I'm not really a big fan of live streaming, to be completely and utterly upfront and honest about it. There's something to me that just kind of personally irks me a little bit about live streaming. It's not like being camera shy. It's just there's like a voyeuristic quality to live streaming. And I mean that in a totally non-sexual context. I mean, I know what voyeurism means. But it's like, it's almost like a peep show or something. Like, and you got like a bunch of one-way mirrors. You know, like I'm on display playing some game. No idea who's actually watching. I mean, I could see the numbers and everything about how many people are watching. But there's just something inherently off-putting to me about it, or at least just... I don't know. I've used the word awkward enough tonight. But I do enjoy doing Let's Play videos. I do very much enjoy that. So I guess you could say that I could say to myself, you know, I do Let's Play videos just simply because I enjoy it. But, you know, if somebody was to actually press me for the question about what I enjoy about it or why do I enjoy it, I'm like, I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't really have an answer for that. I mean, like, what exactly do I enjoy about it, or what am I really getting out of it? I have no idea. I guess a part of me, I think I've mentioned this in the past, is that, you know, there are a couple of YouTubers out there that I feel like do a really good job, like, say, Quill18. Oh, there's Eisenhart's right there. I'm not going to pick it. Well, what the hell. Like, Quill18 does a really fantastic job with his videos. Not just live streaming, and his Let's Play series. Roomba's another one. Roomba does a really good job, and he's really super knowledgeable about some of the games that I play, like EU4. And, you know, the one thing that I really appreciate about what they do is that, you know, they don't really spice up their videos by having like these ridiculous intro and outro videos and, you know, making it look like it's some sort of like commercial corporate piece of shit. It's so basic, you know, that they're just really good commentators. They're good at the games that they play. It's entertaining to watch. And, you know, their voice isn't completely monotonous or anything like that. There's some personality there. And I always watched those videos and thought, you know, I was like, I could probably do that. I think I could do that. And I found myself just playing games and just giving commentary. I mean, before I started making videos, that is, just giving commentary just to see if I could actually do enough commentary to fill, like, say, an hour-long video. And I totally could. It was just natural for me, you know? It's like... And I think a part of me recognized that, and that's why I continue to do, or started to do videos and continue to do videos. But as to what I'm, like, getting out of it, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. Look at that. The fucking waypoint was right here the entire time. God damn. We might as well go back to town and sell this shit. Or identify it and then sell it.
Stay a while and listen. Hello.
That's garbage. That's actually not too bad, but we're gonna sell it anyways. I don't want Eisenhart's. Pretty sure I've got like that set at least 2 times over now. And I'm pretty sure we can make a flawless diamond now. We can actually make a perfect diamond. Perfect. Let's put that there. I guess a valid question that somebody could ask is, you know, do I hope to actually turn this into like some sort of career? And I've asked myself that, and you know what, I would actually like to. I mean, I think I enjoy it enough to be able, or to actually have that desire to do it, you know, to turn it into something greater than it is. But I do understand, I don't have like delusions of grandeur here. It's not like I have like these super high expectations, like, you know, I'm going to be doing Let's Play videos and live streaming for a year, and then all of a sudden I'm going to have thousands of subscribers and be making money and whatnot. You know, I realized that it wasn't going to be like that. I walked into it knowing that it was going to take a long time before I was actually able to get to that point. It's just my hope was that if I continued with it, that I wouldn't get like burnt out or turned off by the time I either got to that point or even before I got to that point. Because I have a buddy that actually he has his own YouTube channel. He still has it, but he doesn't produce videos for it anymore. He hasn't produced videos, I think for at least a few years now. And he warned me, he told me right when I was expressing my desire to start doing, or becoming a Let's Player on YouTube, is that I shouldn't do it because it consumes you. And I understood what he meant beforehand because, I mean, you just think about it and you understand the logic behind it, right? But it's another thing to actually find yourself in the midst of it. And since I've started doing a YouTube channel and doing Let's Play series and whatnot, is that, I mean, it's just really demanding because you're always finding yourself putting yourself on a schedule to play a game that you might not have any interest in playing, or you're just not in the mood to play it at that given point in time, but you have to because you're running out of videos. You've already published all the current, you know, all the stock videos that you have, and you need to make more. And it's also a really time-consuming activity when it comes down to actually playing the game while you're recording it, and then you've got to edit it, and then you've got to export it, and then you've got to upload it. That's a really time-consuming process. And the hardware that I'm running it on is a computer that I built back in 2009 that I'm hoping to actually upgrade and build a new computer soon. I don't know why I keep putting it off. I mean, I have the money to do it myself, but I was kind of hoping to, I don't know what I was waiting for really, but definitely with better equipment would speed things up, but it's still time consuming enough where it is kind of like consuming in that way because of what it requires, if that makes sense. Like my YouTube channel, the YouTube videos that I put out aren't like super edited. You know, it's not like I play 6 hours, have 6 hours of footage, and then I edit it down into this nice little succinct, you know, 20-minute long video just showing you the highlights. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Most of my shit is just raw footage, really. You know, and the editing process only takes a few minutes for me. It's really just about the exporting and the uploading that takes so long. However, I mean, if I ever did want to put out a video, you know, where it was... Oh shit, you want to know something? I should have said that. You know, if I wanted to put out, like, a video that was aforementioned, you know, where it was this high quality, I don't know, montage or spotlight videos or something like that, where I really had to spend a lot of time editing it, I mean, then obviously that would be applicable. You know, with adding an editing process to the rest of it. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna stick with doing YouTube for a while, definitely. Faux show. Definitely don't want to give it up. But I'm kind of like taking that like wait and see kind of attitude with it. Especially if you consider the fact that I started my channel in the beginning of July of 2017, this previous year. And I was really curious to find out where my channel would be in 6 months' time. And while we're at like the 7th month mark now, I mean, I feel like I'm not as... I guess the goals or the expectations that I had were not reached, because I thought that would be a little bit more, I don't know. Honestly, I thought my subscriber list would be a little higher than what it is, but that certainly wasn't the case. And I figured, you know, that's just kind of goes with the territory. I mean, I wasn't like deflated after the 6 month mark, you know, thinking I was going to have a couple hundred subscribers like right off the bat or something. But it'll be very interesting to see where my channel is this coming July, when I'm at the 1 year anniversary of my channel. That's where I really want to like kind of determine and reevaluate things. I suppose what I'll do is I'll put out like a channel update video or something kind of describing all this around that point. Because I think it's only fair for all of you people out there that watch my videos and actually enjoy this shit to know what's going on. Because, I mean, if I was ready to jump ship, I would... You know, it's like if I was watching a YouTuber and they were ready to jump ship and stop doing material, it's like, you know, I'd like to know about it. Instead of it just kind of evaporating in thin air without any kind of explanation or whatever. I know that there's like 1 or 2 YouTubers that I watched that I very much enjoyed their material, right? And they're just completely MIA now. And I don't do Twitch. I'm not, you know, I don't really participate on Twitch. I don't go and watch other people's live streams or anything. And it's very well that, or a very good chance that, you know, some of those people just straight up move their channels over to Twitch instead of doing YouTube. Definitely a possibility. I don't know. But it would have been really nice of those people to have, like, produced a video or something saying, hey man, I'm not really doing YouTube anymore, I'm over here on Twitch now, so if you want to continue to watch my shit, come over to Twitch. Fighting all these Abyss Knights right now is actually giving me some really good idea of what to expect when we get into the Chaos Sanctuary. When we get into the realm of Diablo. Right now I'm just hoping to actually complete the one quest, the Hellforge, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think I always forget this. I'm pretty sure we actually have to go to like a separate sub dungeon to get to it. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do. Put the sound down just a tad. Alright, the music's fine. Just want to make sure that the sound effects in the middle of these battles and shit isn't too loud. I'd really hate to be competing with the sounds of the game. It'd be really annoying. A lot of runes. Only a couple that actually matter. You know, I've got so many like tier 1 runes right now, I think it'd probably be behooving of me to actually hop on my mule and just start transmuting some of them. And then figuring out what else I needed to turn them into like tier 2 runes. Actually, you know what? I don't. 16 or 15 to 23. Okay, so it's. I mean, it adds a whole bunch of elemental damage. I think I'm gonna stick with the Malice for now. Probably the better course action. By the way, don't ever do that when you're playing hardcore characters. Don't ever do that. Don't ever just open up your entire screen to your inventory screens like this, because you never know what's around you when something just comes up and just fucking wrecks you. And then your hardcore character dies and you're screwed. Because there's nobody else in this game. It's not like I'm allowing somebody to, like, loot my corpse or something. So if I die, that's all she wrote. Oh. So never mind, I was mistaken. We don't have to go into a sub-dungeon. It's just over here. Just have to take a detour. Works for me. And I was mistaken. It's not the Abyss Knights, they're Oblivion Knights in the KF Sanctuary. There we go. Bring in my hammer, my money. Hey, hey, hey. Baby, I want my money. Just gotta equip this thing. Come on, quit fucking missing. It's right there. Got a code rune and some perfect gems. So we'll just take them all, except for the diamond. I don't need that. Probably gonna drop the flawless diamond as well, because like I said before in one of the previous times I played, I want to stop actually making new gems. And then whatever gems I need for like Herodric cube recipes, I'll just find out in the wild. As a matter of fact, you know what I think I should probably do? At some point, hopefully, maybe go through my mules and actually put all of my perfect gems on one character, so I actually know what kind of stock I'm looking at. It's really nice to see that my skeletons are doing a hell of a good job of holding up here. Ooh, and we gained another level. So, what do I want to put you in? I think I'm gonna try to max out Ray's skeleton. So between Ray's skeleton and skeletal mastery, those two skills faux show have to be maxed. And then maybe one of these times when I'm not recording, I'll actually say take off all my equipment, or at least take off the equipment that gives me plus the skills, so I can take a look at the baseline or the base skill value, so I can find out actually where my where some of my skill levels are at, like the summon resist and the summon magi. I feel good about live streaming tonight. Got a lot off my chest, I think. Definitely did quite a bit of venting, like this was some sort of confessional, unintentionally. Right, let's go back to town. Take a look at what we're holding.
Congratulations,
hero.
Time is.
No. I mean, it's not bad. Let's see here. Don't need the diamond. Fuck, I'm like completely out of space here. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clear out my inventory. Well, except for the flawless gems I'll leave in. But everything else I'm going to take out. I'm just going to sell them. With the exception of the topaz. Let's see here. Don't need you. Put my runes in here. I'm sick of not having space. And worrying about picking up another emerald so I can make the next tier. Like, I don't need that garbage. Put you in here. Yeah, all this shit. We'll just keep all of our prefect gems. We'll sell the rest of the shite. Alright, we're going to be approaching Diablo here. It's going to be a really good, give me a good idea of what to expect here. I know I'm probably going to regret actually selling all those gems, because I know for sure I'm going to end up needing one of them for a cube recipe. Let's see here. You can get sold. You can get sold. What do we got here? Bone, poison and bone skills. Okay. Magic find. All right. Let's go do the chaos sanctuary. It's gonna take me a minute to get there. Always forget about the bridge sequence. Or this like a little passageway area. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could say, take myself out of this game and make a new one and try to get another level or two before I went to fight, go to fight Diablo. I might have to do that anyways, maybe. Come on, you fuckers, get in there. Fucking AI pathing in this game. Garbage. Executioner sword, I think, isn't that sword guard, sword breaker? They made a sword breaker, which is a fucking excellent sword. Actually, sword guard, yeah, I love this sword. Oh, this sword is so fantastic. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. I think this is a highly underrated weapon right here. It's just so damn good. I'll have to take a look on Ari at Summit. I try to do that anyways. So if I find like duplicate copies of uniques and set items, as I go on Ari at Summit and look up the actual modifiers. Like some of these modifiers are actual variables. I think like the enhanced damage is one of them. Obviously it is, right? So I'm always wondering is if I've got an actual perfect unique here. I'm gonna have to take a look. Oh, someone over here is blasting me. I don't know what. It's the fire that's raining down. No idea. Anyways, that makes me really happy. That's a fucking quality unique. It's even better when you have two of them and put them on Barbarian. And I know I've said this before, that if and when Blizzard actually does put out an HD remake, remaster, whatever, then I'm really hoping that they really redo the skills in the system, and the skills and the items in this game, because, you know, it'd be really nice to be able to play, say, an assassin with the sword guard here. It totally just doesn't make sense to actually have an assassin wearing a sword guard, because an assassin is going to wear claws, of course. I just really hope that they make other builds and other playstyles possible, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I'd really like to play some really unorthodox shit, like how about like a melee sorceress? Like, good luck trying to play that. Or how about like one of the old school builds, like a ranger, which is a paladin that uses a bow or a crossbow. You know, I just feel like that this game just totally, it pigeonholes you into definite certain styles, or certain play styles and certain builds. Maybe not so much as certain builds, but definitely certain play styles. Like your paladin is always going to be, you're either going to be a melee class, or you're going to be using magic. Like the big build, of course, is the what the hell is that? The Hammerdin. The fucking spinning hammer skill, which is totally new to me because I remember back in the day when it was all about the Fist of the Heavens. Come on. So it's like, you know, Paladin's either going to be melee or it's going to be kind of like this like weird hybrid caster kind of thing, because you're going to use, what is it, Enigma to warp around everywhere and just cast your fucking, your goddamn, was it Blessed Hammer? The hammer skill. Like, that's just stupid. Like, you pretty much get those two playstyles and that's it. It doesn't really allow you to play as anything else. I mean, I shouldn't say that, because you can definitely play something else. Like, if you really wanted to equip a bow as a paladin, you totally could. Like, there's nothing preventing you from doing it. But the build is garbage. You can't do anything with it. It's totally ineffectual. Gotta be getting pretty close here. Come on, get in there, fool. Look at this, like, all my skeletons are just pulling a conga line here, so my fucking mercenary can't get up in there to do some damage. Like, it'd be nice to actually have, like, maybe a flag system where, like, you know, I could actually say put all of my skeletal warriors on one flag, and then maybe put all of my magi in another flag, and then put my mercenary on a third flag, and then I could click on the flag and click somewhere on the screen here to actually send them there, so they're not just standing around there blocking the way, not doing anything. Shit's annoying. Definitely need that scroll. Always try to keep myself full up. On the stationary, that is. Scrolls and whatnot. Matter of fact, I could probably micromanage my, Oh, never mind, they're all supers. We good. So my skeletons are getting kind of messed up now. I already had to replace 2 of them. The regular ones, that is. And I'm thinking it's probably because of the Oblivion Knights and their curses and their magical attacks. I totally would make a rune word wand, by the way. But unfortunately, even one that was ethereal, because, you know, it's not like we're going to melee. But I need one that's actually 2-socket and superior. Although I'm pretty... I have to double check on Ari at Summon. I don't remember what actually constitutes... Like, there's some rune words that you can only make out of melee weapons. And I'm not sure if wands actually constitute as a melee weapon. I think they do, because, I mean, if you attack with a wand, you actually technically have to melee attack. So it would make sense. But I'm fairly certain that the only rune word wand that you can make in the game is white. And I don't remember the runes that you have to put into it, but I know it's a 2-socket recipe. Or a 2-rune recipe, I think is probably the better way to say that. I don't remember what it does either. I have to double check that. To be quite honest, I don't remember the last time I actually made one. Man, I'm really happy about that sword guard. Puts a smile on Daddy's face. Come on, take out this guy. Get him. Should probably try to keep my health up here. I don't want to get sniped. I didn't spend all this time and effort into this game to die in some bullshit. Look at this. Immune to fire, immune to poison. That's exactly what I was talking about. Immune to poison, immune to fire. I mean, what if you wanted to do like a fire build as a sorceress? It's completely rendered useless by the time you get into this difficulty. No, yeah, but I mean, personally, I think that the fire skills suck. I mean, the actual, like, damaging skills, that is. I'm not to say anything about warmth or enchant. Although, what the hell do I know? I mean, the last time I think I played a fire sorceress was probably back in, like, 2002. It's been a long time. Should probably stock up on these healing potions just in case, because I know when it's Diablo time, I'm going to definitely need a couple. Just sort of rune, or excuse me, a gem drop somewhere. Just heard that little ding somewhere around here. Pull up now. Shiza. You know what? I don't care. It's a fucking battle axe. Tier 1 item. Alright, have at it, gentlemen. Flesh Crow the Tainted. You worthless, pathetic fool. He didn't even drop anything good. You have to say, man, my skeletons are definitely mowing through these guys. Making this pretty great. Oh, we got a spear here. I'm not gonna pick that up either. Tier 1 piece of shit. Come on, give me something better. You know what would be really good is what is it? A Hone Sundan. It's a unique Yari. Now that would be pretty good, especially an ethereal one, because that would definitely go just strictly and directly onto my mercenary peon. And also, been really paying attention to this, but I've had like 2 actual skeletal warriors that I've had to resurrect since I've walked into this place. Which means my skeletons are doing a really good job of handling all of these curses and all of the magical attacks. Could be a different story when Diablo comes around, but at least this initial aspect of it is looking fairly promising. I should probably go back to town and sell my shit. Oh, wait. I'll hold off on that until I actually need to. Nope. Now we're full up. Actually, that's perfect, because I'm not maxed out on my cold resistances just yet. So I'll probably actually hold on to that for the moment. Alright, let's go kill the unique Oblivion Knight. I forget his name. Lord Decease or something? Decease? Homeboy. Where is he at? Somewhere around here. There he is. Lord Decease. Oh, there we go. Some skeletons that need to be replaced. Really just my mages. Just my magi. And he didn't drop dick. Alright, so let's go back to town real quick. Try to clear out our inventory.
Good evening.
Love to put that sword guard in my actual stash.
Hello.
Trash. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I might want to keep that. Here's the problem is that I'm getting into the upper tiers in the game, and I'm accumulating all this, like, pretty good gear for my mules that I'm not playing, so they just accumulate the gear, and now I just have nowhere to put any of this shit. Alright, so we're full up. We just need a scroll of town portal to keep me on full on those. Oh, there's a lot of dudes over here, including an actual boss character, or unique. This guy right here, Bane Shifter, however you want to say it. Oh, what are you doing? Quit fucking melee. Cool. You actually need to kill these guys like right away, so we have access to all these corpses for when we actually do Diablo, the Diablo. So we're gonna have to see how the unique Venom Lord is gonna actually crush my army here. I know I actually got slaughtered the last time. I didn't, but they did. I mean, the last time I tried doing Diablo on normal, when we were actually doing it to progress. Oop, got a Graham Charm here. Perfect. And it doesn't really do shit. Actually, it's not too bad if it was for a melee character, but a melee character we are not. So we're gonna just drop it in hopes to replace it with something that's actually worth my time. Vector of Souls, that's his name. I probably should do, just in case. Don't want to get trapped in a corner and all of a sudden this guy fucking eats me alive. Skeletons are doing a pretty damn good job. Oh, wasting corpses. Wrong button. Wow, my people just actually pretty much just melted through them. pretty good. Superior poleaxe here. Ethereal. Don't want that. I will take the Rejuvie potion. We'll just go ahead and consume it right away. Alright, let's go get the Diablo. Not even death can save you from me.
Not even death can save you from me.
Come on, you punk ass bitch. Get this shit on. There you are. Oh. Could have been a death sentence there, but thank God it wasn't. Alright, so we're already down a mage. And a golem, almost. Oh, there goes my golem. I want to try to keep my mercenary here alive. And my golem. Wow, look at this. I'm fucking melting through this guy. Holy shit, he didn't do a dick to me either. Please don't die. What the fuck? Where are my corpses at? Where are my corpses? There we go. Get a new golem. Alright, gentlemen. Take a mana potion here. Continue to fuck him up. Yeah. Eat him. Eat his soul. Gonna definitely have to make a skeleton run here at some point soon. Yeah. Definitely want to stay away from him. You don't want him doing his like his lightning fire skill thingy. Yeah, that thing. I want to be standing in there when he does that. Even though it didn't really do shit to me the last time. So no complaints from me there. Not too bad. Yeah, my golem is about to die. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make a new one. This is going rather swimmingly. Hell of a lot better than the first time around. So we can save some skills. I mean, skill points into our skills. Not because not like skills with a Z at the end. It's also we got gear. That's the other big thing. Please don't kill him. There we are. And he dropped a bunch of fucking rares. You cheap bastard, you.
Lord Diablo, I have bested you.
Yes, you have.
Yes?
You know, I probably should have held off instead of clicking through that because you guys didn't get to see it the first time.
Hail to you, champion.
So what do we got here? Don't need it. Not good. Shit. Let's go get the rest of our awful raiders here. It's always really disappointing when he drops some of that shit. And because I'm cheap, I'll go over here and pick up that other scroll town portal. My TP, my toilet papers.
Hello.
And then we'll just go straight to Act 5.
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into the barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Arya. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the Blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Hrogoth, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariat.
Right. I'm still a little miffed that we don't get any of the cutscenes. I wonder when they actually took those out. That's really disappointing to me.
Afternoon.
That's actually pretty great. Ignore target's defense. Good for a throw barb. All right, and that's where the stream ends. I did everything I said I was going to do. We got through Act 4. We did Diablo, and now we're in Act 5, Nightmare. That'll be waiting for the next stream. Although I do have to say that Act 5 in Nightmare sucks balls because fucking Blizzard changed all the goddamn enemies in Act 5 in Nightmare. Like, they're not the usual enemies. They're like, I think the burning skeletons from Act 2, all the archers, and then I forget the other one. I mean, it actually makes it more difficult, but it just sucks. You know, it just completely ruins the entire experience, the entire immersion of Act 5. At least in my opinion, it does. Like, I remember back in the day when the Blood Run was a thing, where we go to the, was it the Frigid Highlands? Yeah, we go to the Frigid Highlands, and we just go all the way down back into town here, and man, it was a really great place to get experience, and actually really good drops too, but that's not the case anymore in Nightmare, because we gotta fucking fight all those goddamn skeletons, and it's just a big huge pain in the ass. But enough babbling and confessionals for today. I think I'm done. Tomorrow it is going to be, what is it, Tuesday, February 6th, 2018, and we are going to stream. I'm not sure what time yet, but we're gonna probably be streaming for at least a number of hours, I'm hoping. At least that's kind of my hope. So I'm thinking, say maybe like early afternoon, late morning tomorrow we'll start streaming. Eastern time, Eastern American time, that is. So I hope to see you guys then. It'd be really nice to actually get a little bit more interaction with some of yous, but I know it's going to be in the middle of the day, which means I'm not going to get any of my American compatriots. Probably going to get all of you Europeans, which is great, which is fine. I'm just saying that, you know, I'm streaming in the middle of a work day on a Tuesday. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and have a good one. And thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's been fun.